Have you ever seen the Prime Minister having such a press conference? Have you seen the Prime Minister having such a press conference? Never.
Sir.
Yes. Right?
Sir, Khalil from...
No, one second. So we have a culture where we see journalists as our allies because we want information. We want to understand what's going on. So when we are in power, we see you as people who give us information to govern, not as people who should be silenced.
Yes, please. Sir, Khalil from Maha News. Sir, మీరు అధికారంలోకి వచ్చేందుకు వైసీపీని రాష్ట్రంలో వైసీపీ మద్దతు తీసుకుంటారా? కేంద్రంలో మీరు అధికారంలోకి రావడానికి అవసరమైతే వైసీపీ రాష్ట్రంలో ఉన్న వైసీపీని మద్దతు తీసుకుంటారా?
Okay, I'm trying.
Sir.
Look, these are all questions that now will be answered by the Congress President. It is not my jurisdiction, not my decision.
1 minute, please. One minute.
Sir, Rahul ji, sir. Rahul ji, sir. Sir, Rashtra.
1 minute, please.
Rahul ji, sir.
Please keep
Sir.
quiet. Sir, I'm talking to you. Please follow some rules.
Sir, Rahul ji, sir. రాష్ట్ర విభజన తర్వాత ఏపీ తెలంగాణ మధ్య ఇటు కృష్ణా బేసిన్ కానీ అటు గోదావరి బేసిన్లో కానీ నీటి వివాదం బాగా తీవ్రంగా ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు రెండు రాష్ట్రాల మధ్య కూడా ఈ నీటి వివాదం కోసం కొట్టుకునే పరిస్థితి ఉంది. కాంగ్రెస్ ఆ నీటి వివాదాన్ని ఎలా పరిష్కరిస్తుంది? అదే క్రమంలో ఏపీలో ఉన్నటువంటి ప్రాజెక్టులను ఏ విధంగా నిర్మాణం చేపడుతుంది? రాయలసీమలో వెనుకబడిన ప్రాంతంలో ఇప్పుడు రాయలసీమలో వెనుకబడిన ఈ ప్రాంతంలో ప్రాజెక్టుల నిర్మాణం కోసం మీతో ఉన్నటువంటి కార్యాచరణ ఏంటి? అంటే ముఖ్యంగా ఫస్ట్ వచ్చేసి ఏపీ అండ్ తెలంగాణ మధ్య నీటి వివాదాన్ని కృష్ణా బేసిన్ ఆర్ గోదావరి బేసిన్లో ఉన్నటువంటి నీటి వివాదాన్ని ఎలా పరిష్కరిస్తారు? ఏపీలో ఉన్నటువంటి చాలా పెండింగ్ ప్రాజెక్టులను కాంగ్రెస్ పూర్తి చేయడానికి ఫ్యూచర్లో మీలో ఎలాంటి ప్రణాళిక ఉంది?
Thank you. Understood the question. What a Polavaram question. And the question that pending projects in Andhra Pradesh. Water sharing.
There are many pending projects in Andhra Pradesh. How will you see that gap?
Look, as far as dispute resolution, there is a mechanism, there is a legal system. That system is going to look into these matters. I am nobody to comment on these matters. As far as the Polavaram project, pending projects are concerned, we have a commitment that we will ensure when we come to power that these commitments are fulfilled. I have met the people from the Polavaram project as well, and I have given them that commitment. So we are invested in ensuring that those projects are completed and the benefits of those projects get to the people of Andhra Pradesh.
భారతదేశం కుల రాజకీయాల నుండి విముక్తి పొందేది ఎప్పుడు? వీటి మీద మీ
Thank you for this opportunity. Quickly. Looking at the significant impact of Bharat Jodo Yatra and the Congress President's election, what is your next plan of action to win back the confidence of the voters, particularly in the coming state assembly elections in Himachal and Gujarat? Thank you.
Myself personally, I am seeing this yatra as a I would say tapasya in understanding our people, in understanding our land, and in understanding myself. I am not looking beyond this yatra. For me, this yatra is important, and my entire focus needs to be on this yatra. This question you can ask me after the yatra is finished. Thank you.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Well, it is not just it is not just a question of the dollar price. It is a question of how you look at the Indian economy and how you think about the Indian economy. The BJP's policies have completely destroyed the strength of the Indian economy. And I'll lay out for you why. Job creation in our economy has always happened on the back of small and medium businesses, on the back of a strong agricultural sector. And demonetization and GST have destroyed both these systems. You can speak to any farmer, they will tell you that for the first time in their life, they are paying GST on farming instruments, on fertilizer, etc. And any small businessman will tell you the devastation that has been caused. Thousands and thousands and thousands, I would say lakhs of them, have gone out of business. So India's ability to create jobs has been crippled. At the same time, massive transfer of wealth is taking place from the poor people and from the middle class to a handful of really rich business people. As you must be aware, the second richest, or now the third richest man in the world is Indian. And he is a close associate of the Prime Minister, a friend of the Prime Minister, and everybody understands exactly how he's become the third richest man. What people don't clearly understand is that this is a money transfer from the farmers, from the small businessman, from the middle class into the hands of these type of very rich people. These people have access to the entire banking system. So a small businessman, farmer cannot access the banking system, but these people can have unlimited debt, as this gentleman has. So the entire economy has been crippled, and a lot of work will have to be done to bring that economy back to life. I'll give you a very good example. Just 2 days ago, 3 days ago, I was in Bellary. I was told in Bellary that Bellary is the jeans capital of India. Now, from my perspective, this is a huge asset for India. If we open the doors of the banks to the jeans industry in Bellary, if we support the jeans industry in Bellary, if we give them the protection they need, we will get many, many entrepreneurs who will give lakhs and lakhs of jobs out of Bellary. So the focus has to shift from 2 or 3 big business people to the people who actually create the jobs, right? That's basically the issue. Of course, a strong rupee has its advantages, and we would try to make sure that it is protected.
Sir, excuse me, sir. భారతదేశం కులాల రాజాలు
By the way, I just like to make a point that this idea of a strong rupee or a weak rupee as being good or bad, it is actually more nuanced than that. It doesn't actually work like that. There are advantages of a strong rupee, there are disadvantages of a strong rupee, and both those have to be taken into account.
Yes, sir.
Indian economy, BJP destroying Indian economy. Does that GST is one of the reasons? Does that mean Congress revert back being forced to GST economy?
The idea of the GST was one unifying tax. Our vision for the GST was a GST that would develop out of a conversation with the states. The BJP has actually imposed a GST on the country without a conversation with the states. They have forced it. And they have forced 5 different tax regimes. There are 5 different levels of GST. There is no GST in the world that has 5 different levels. It is only existing in India. So we are against the basic design of this GST. We will bring a GST that is one simple tax, one GST, one tax. And we will do so after a conversation with the stakeholders. And we are confident that we can give India a GST that actually simplifies the people's lives.
భారతదేశంలో కులాల రాజకీయాల మధ్య విముక్తి ఉంది. అయితే బీజేపీ కులాల రాజకీయాల మధ్య చిచ్చు పెడుతుంది. దీన్ని ఏ విధంగా చూస్తారు?
In India, BJP is promoting division among the various castes.
How independent?
So, how you are looking at this perspective and deliver the politics away from the caste politics or this kind of a divisive politics?
BJP, if you go into the details, BJP has actually got 2 or 3 objectives. The first objective is to maintain the caste hierarchy and to eventually kill the Indian constitution. That's objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to make sure that Indian women are always subservient to Indian men. And the third objective is to divide India along religious lines. That is basic.